Hey you guys, it's me again. I'm here to make another video. This time nothing to do with Uber or anything. It's just something I feel like everybody needs to understand and know. PTSD is real. It happens to a lot of people, and you don't have to be a part of the military or be a veteran or anything like that to experience PTSD. PTSD has nothing specifically to do with the military. You don't have to be in the military to experience post-traumatic stress disorder, because that's what it is. PTSD is post-traumatic stress disorder, and this happens a lot to a lot of people, being mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally abused in any way, shape, or form. Be traumatic car accident. It could be a certain location or area. They'll make you feel uncomfortable. I'm sorry, I'm like moving, trying to come to. I just took off my boots. But yeah, PTSD is real. It's strong. It affects a lot of people, and most people don't even know that. Hey, maybe your friend could be struggling with PTSD, and you would never know, because they hide it real good. And like, if you guys have seen any of my other videos, because I'm an Uber driver, so I deal with a lot of people, both good people, bad people, weird people. Just heard a very awkward conversation on my last trip, but I had to stop and come home because I do struggle with PTSD myself, and I've never been in the armed forces. I'm not a veteran of any sort. I went to boot camp, but like, it wasn't basic training or anything. It was just get a GED. And I do struggle with PTSD, and I had like a little trigger, and I'd rather not spaz out while I'm driving. It's dangerous, for one. I could get into a car accident. I can forget how to drive. There has been times that I would get triggered by something random that I was not even aware would trigger me. Like, I can't watch certain movies. I can't watch The Butterfly Effect to save my life. Can't watch Precious. So there's certain things that I just can't. I just can't. There's certain movements people do around me. I just can't. Let me not get into that. But yeah, it happens to a lot of people, and I feel like people should know. I don't know about other people and other people's coping mechanisms. What I've learned is, if I have a very, very, very bad flashback and I start hyperventilating, and it's like you're in that place all over again. It's like you're experiencing it again for like the first time, even though it could be years ago. Nothing you can do to change it, but it just feels like you're there and it's happening again. And it's tough. And sometimes I forget who I am, where I am, how old I am, or anything. I forget everything. Luckily for me, I live with someone that cares deeply about me and helps me through those tough times. I am so grateful for him, actually. But yeah, it's real. And apparently the only thing that seems to work for me, notice that for me, I don't know what works for other people, aside from doing drugs. I don't want happy pills, as people call them. I'm not for that at all. I get high. If Mom, you're watching this video, I'm so sorry. It's a vape, so I mean, it's better, right? Smidge, maybe teensy minty bit. I think it's better, but that's just me. That helps as far as remembering goes. Granted, everything does flood back, and you get the good with the bad, but at least I, remember it's 2018, close to 2019, I have 2 kids. Sometimes I forget I have kids, and I feel horrible when I remember, because what parent wants to forget they have kids? Especially at a young age. I don't even have Alzheimer's. Like, pretty sure 2 damn youngs have Alzheimer's. 26 years old. But, yeah, I just want people to realize, especially if you're a passenger, granted, like, how are you supposed to know if, a complete stranger has PTSD? Don't be loud or reckless or, like, I had a passenger. My last trip is why I came home. I don't know who he was talking to be honest. But he was like, yo, what the fuck? And he was on the phone. But in the way that he said it, how he said it, and the fact that he jerked my seat when he said it, it gave me a really bad flashback of my ex-boyfriend, who was very violent, very abusive, both physically and verbally, mentally abusive. He was abusive in every way, shape, and form. And he used to always say that to me when I was driving, because I had 2 jobs and he didn't want to drive or didn't have a car, I had to pick him up. He didn't care that I had no sleep or anything. I had so many car accidents, small, minor car accidents because of him. And each time, it would just go bad for me. But what I'm just trying to say is, if you're having a conversation with someone else, or you're doing something else, or whatever, just be mindful that what might not be anything at all to you could be a trigger to someone else. What you think is just, harmless talk amongst you and your peeps could be very traumatic for someone else listening in. Whether it's willingly or unwillingly listening in. Because when people get triggered, 9 out of 10, they're not expecting to get triggered. They're not looking to get triggered. They're not even trying to eavesdrop to be triggered. It just happens. And there's not much you can do about it. I mean, you could take medication, but then you gotta see a therapist, and gotta get pills, happy pills that make you different. And if you're a driver, you can't really be on pills or drinking or anything like that. So just wanted to leave a quick video. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, if you're currently going through PTSD, or you know someone that has PTSD, what are their coping mechanisms, if you know of any? Let me know. Comment, like, subscribe. I wouldn't mind hearing other people's way of, helping themselves relax, calm down, and not spaz the fuck out, as I call it. But yeah, I just thought I'd stop by, leave a quick little video. PTSD, it's real, and it affects a lot of people. I mean, if you didn't know me, really, really know me, you wouldn't know I had PTSD. I like to think I'm pretty good at covering it up. But if you know me, you know me for a long time, yeah. Anyways, happier notes, I will hopefully be back with a video for you guys tomorrow or the day after. I do now have a laptop, which is good. So hopefully better quality videos. I have special someone helping me with like thumbnails and all that, because I don't know how to work any of that. So don't think because of my first video I said, I didn't know how to do this stuff, and now it's like magically there just because I learned. I still don't know how to do it. Someone else is doing it for me. But yeah, like, subscribe, share. Let me know what's on your mind. Bye.